Hey everyone, I'm Elizabeth White from Liz's Room, and I have an so special guest with me today. He was a roomie on the Real World Boston, went on to compete on the Challenge Season Battle of the Sexes, the Gauntlet 2, the Ruins, winner of the Extreme Challenge, and the finalist on the Inferno. And of course, we recently saw him compete on this Challenge All-Stars 1 and 3. I welcome you all, the legend himself, Syrus Yarbrough.
Hey, what's up, everybody? How you guys doing?
Let's just rewind it a bit. Okay, the Real World Boston premiered in 1997. You were 25 years old. Here we are 25 years later, and you've done over 4,200 gigs in all 50 states and over 20 countries. You're an athlete in music videos, radio, have acted in a few things as well, and you're still going. So how does it feel to have accomplished so much, and what has been the hardest part of your journey up until this very moment?
Oh, well, thank you, first of all, for doing all that research and looking things up. A lot of people don't know how the struggle really is.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
I like to think of us as the influencers before influencing came, because I was the first to start doing the college lectures and touring the world based off my persona or brand. I think that people don't really appreciate the art of creating something when it's not there yet. Like it wasn't like you come off the TV show or you get instant fame, you don't ever work again. No, it was figuring out avenues, ways, and channels and trying to be that trailblazer that created the living that I've made for myself the last 25 years. The one thing I do like to mention is that doing a show like that can definitely stunt your growth. Like, I've been 25 for 25 years. Okay. And people got to understand, like, it wasn't as great as it is. It's also a struggle and a battle within yourself to open up, to blossom, to bloom, to become the next level. And it's not just you're thrown in there. You got to make that. You got to create that. So like I always tell people, it's been a great ride and it's been amazing, but it's also been a lot of work, and I learned a lot about myself, and I treat it as a business. It's not just fun, it's a business, you guys. And there's so much bad in the world taking place to where we have to find someone that can give us a glimmer of light. And I try and be that person for a lot of people out there. The All-Star game in itself is such a challenge mentally, physically, and emotionally, to where now I'm just trying to be the best person I can be in all those three realms so I can go on and compete and to pull out another win, hopefully.
Even the main challenge, because I know you said you want to go in there.
I don't really train for the All-Stars. I train for the main one.
Speaking of competing, you know, you've been very vocal about your weight loss journey, and you said being 50, you actually feel your best, and you look great, by the way.
Thank you.
Now, you said your fiance, Stacey Elmer, has been motivating through it all, and you two actually work out together. So what advice can you give to those who think it's too late, you know, like age-wise, to start their fitness journey, or people who are too afraid to do it alone?
I think the most important thing to think is just consistency. You got to be consistent with it. Don't set unrealistic goals. You know, I'm an extremist, so I met my goals a while ago, but I'm still pushing forward. And now I've changed my goals as of recently. And if you can have someone that supports you and actually do it with you, it's even a better journey and it's more fulfilling. And it's not just one part or one thing either. Like, I do intermittent fasting. I try and do 16 hours with no food every single day. And I'm on keto. That's not for everyone per se, but it's for me. But we do keto, but we also do it with more vegetables than normal people would. Love meat, still do the meat thing, don't get me wrong. And at the same time, cut out sugar. I'm trying to be an inspiration to people out there that want to do something similar. And I think it's helped, knowing that every day people are going to my social media to see what I'm doing, if I've done it, if I'm real, if that's what I do. And that's, I don't know, mention beginning of COVID.
Yeah. I
was still hobbling a bit from my Achilles injury. I got the 40-pound weight vest and started walking and worked my way up from 5 to 10 to about 20 miles a day, all encompassing. And so here I am today.
You know, you're also known for throwing the best parties in the events. Even on television, you can tell that you were the life of the party on and off the camera. So what is your checklist and key factors to have when you throw an event to make sure it is the event that everyone will remember?
I can't give away my secrets. No. For me, it's more about instant shock factor. Anyone can do a party, but I like to pick like iconic locations. As you know, first one I did was at the mansion where Marilyn Monroe was linking up with both Kennedys, and the Academy Awards were actually created in that home as well. Did a little function at Warren Beatty's place on Mulholland, then Michael Jackson's house. These were all places that you're gonna remember. And I like to throw events at places where people can't say they would normally get a chance to go. King of Pop, I mean, come on. It was at MJ's crib. Like, I don't know who's gonna beat that or even try to beat that.
Yeah.
It's not really a competition. I'm about life experiences and you chalking something up on your board of life. Like, this is it. I'm also planning an event now for Corey's big fight. I'm gonna do the
Okay, yeah, because I know they moved it to September, so.
yeah, and that's my birthday too. So it's gonna be a birthday.
Gonna be both? Like, you're gonna combine it?
It depends. If it's gonna be on the 10th, like I'm hearing, then possibly. I'm hoping I go on a road trip somewhere. Maybe a lavish cruise will do me for my birthday, but we don't. But I'm not sure what she has planned. It's not 50, it's 51 now.
But every year is a blessing, so you gotta party it up like it's the last. But it's not gonna be the last, but you gotta party it
like damn, you old. I was like, and I'm happy and proud to be old too, thank goodness, because there was a time where I didn't think I would be here. But you'll always see me smiling no matter what. So,
yes. Smiling, yes. So I do want the viewers at home to get a chance to know you just a little bit more. So I have a little lightning round questions for you. Just say the first word that comes to your head, okay? What's a movie you could watch over and over again and never get tired of?
Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Best challenger competitor of all time.
CT.
Most embarrassing moment to happen behind the scenes of your original season of The Real World.
I would say from the challenges, the chicken suit was a little embarrassing.
What's a guilty pleasure?
These keto ice creams, I live for them.
Greatest singer of all time.
One singer, just one though?
One of all time.
Ella Fitzgerald.
West Coast or East Coast?
West Coast only, always. Throwing up the dubs.
Number one place to take a vacation.
Tahiti.
Who is the GOAT of the NBA?
I'm just gonna go ahead and just say Jordan.
If you could be a superhero for the day, what would be your superpower?
My superpower would probably be just helping others. My superpower would be whatever your issue was, I help with that issue.
If you can go head to head against any challenge competitor, who would you pick?
I would probably go with Alter for calling me out in the first one.
So before you go, I have a little game I like to play with my guests. I need you to pick 3 letters.
A, C, E.
So using those 3 letters, give me 3 words of affirmation that you would give yourself, and then say why you chose those words.
Attention. I think attention, because it's important to pay attention to things around you always. Calm. Calming. I think in the heat of the battle, if you can be calm, you'll work your way through it easier. And everlasting. Like my old everlasting, baby, we going out.
Yes, I love it. I love it so much. All right, well, thank you so much for speaking with me today. Please let everyone know where they can find you online.
Oh, check me out on all forms of social media. Syrus MTV, that's Syrus MTV, TikTok, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter. Of course, I'm on Facebook. It's just Syrus Yarbrough. Check out my clothing line, blackdesignerclothing.com.
Yes.
All pieces by me. Check out my entertainment company. If you have an event you want to do and a party you want to do, I bring it to life, whatever it is. Nothing's too big, nothing too small. I don't care if it's clowns or elephants. I can make it happen. That's RZAentertainmentllc.com.
Make sure you follow him. I promise you all, you will be entertained. Thank you so much. Again, I'm Elizabeth White, and I will see y'all again in Liz's room.